No signal detected.
Streaming despite system failure.
What's the lead off? Right now it's just like counter to this play. The first time I played Zerg in like, I don't know, a long time.
Insufficient overlords.
Let's do a roach hydra.
swarm has evolved. Must spawn more overlords. Insufficient Vespene gas. Additional Vespene gas required. Insufficient Vespene gas. Need more Vespene gas.
Not too bad, my first time in a little while. Let's go. I don't know. What's the turtle tearing? Probably the chance. It's a cheese tearing, and I suck at defending against cheese. The last guy was a macro player that didn't know what to build.
Mineral quantity insufficient.
Realistically, if you don't take the guy out by 10 minutes, you're pretty fucked. Late game Bronze League is actually torture.
More minerals required.
Then again, if you make it to like silver or gold, the cheese just gets weirder. I'm not gonna kid you here.
insufficient overlords.
That's neat. I didn't know they had that. Let's not go too fancy here. I'm just trying to max out.
Need more Vespine gas.
Here, dropper Terran. Dropper Terrans like to drop. That was a lot of supply he just burned down.
Hive cluster under direct assault. Hive cluster under direct assault. Additional Vespine gas required.
It make me thinking, why are you building turrets? It's like the dumbest thing to do in this situation. It's a dumb, but it's also easy.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Sometimes easy beats smart. It's the virtue of being easy.
Additional Vespine gas required. Hive cluster under direct assault.
Yeah. He's wasting his time.
Evolution coming.
Diverse detection methods right now. I'm not really worried about much of anything on these bases. I better start heading out and attacking. Well, hard and fast.
Swarm forces under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Must spawn more overlords.
I don't think he knows it yet, but I think it's just GG.
Under attack. Mineral field exhausted. Swarm forces under attack.
That was just a base trade. He was playing battle cruisers, but I maxed out before I could give him the chance. That's the only way to counter battle cruisers. Once they have a nice killy blob of like 10 of them, it's GG. It's over. It doesn't matter how well you do. If you max out on roach hydra before they max out on battle cruisers, and then just base trade, you'll trade more efficiently. Battle cruisers don't have the best DPS in the game, but roach hydra is like the sad hand job of the best DPS in the game. You'll win. So we had a Protoss, a Macrotoss that was just maxed out on the wrong units, tried to make it too fancy, didn't really know what they were doing. And we had a Battlecruiser Terran who tried to play it fancy. And I guess the takeaway here is that unless you're Cyril or you're Thermal, maybe just max out on good units and kill their ass. It's not hard. And it's not easy, because people are going to do weird things you can't anticipate. Like, I had a Zerg drop a hatchery in my base, and like, what the fuck do I do with that? I wasn't Zerg, so that creep is going to kill my build. But I panicked, and I lost that match. My first 2 matches with Zerg in a long time, and I just kind of ran over some people. Just by virtue of knowing what to build, roughly. I'm sure if you're watching this, you know that I'm not like... I'm no one's favorite in this game. I deserve my Bronze League. I can't wait till I update my PC and I can give y'all more Helldivers. But in the meantime, this has been null output. And today we are spotlighting Done with Fish. This is his Last Words album. Hopefully not thematic, but it's been a couple of years, so who knows. It says Volume 1, so here's hoping. First off, we have Reality Backdoor. I love this dude's naming conventions, by the way. It's kind of eerie. It builds into something like... I don't want to say with teeth, but definitely with a backbone. I fuck with it. I would love to hear vocals to that. Some kind of like, I don't know, ballad. Really screaming about the end of the day. Something thoughtful, you know? Moving on to This Party Sucks. And I know that feeling. Highs and lows. I love that they use like the Hubble field image. Moving on to Internet Ghosts. I love this guy's naming conventions. I never thought I'd see post-metal and post-rock stitched together. You know what? I hear it, though. Right there. It's like and then lets you back down afterwards. See, lets you back down. I don't know. I like my music a little bipolar. And maybe I'm weird like that. Oh, this is gonna be sick. I can tell by the... Hell yeah. Love that. Spike and drop. It's like it hits you with like the loud those loud riffs, and then just lets you breathe afterwards. It's like getting slapped in the face. It's not usually my thing, but music, maybe I'm a little weird. Alright, I fuck with this. Last words. The song is called End of the Road. Kinda has that end of the journey vibe, like you made peace with it, but you're kind of like, you're not over it. Like you're screaming with bitterness into the void. This is it. Everything has led to just this, you know? I like that. I really fuck with that. See, my window's been kind of cropped. I don't know what it is about this. It's like... I don't know, I'm still new to using this software. You're gonna have to forgive a little bit of technical stuff on my end. You don't have to. Judge me if you please. Like and subscribe if you like what I do, obviously, but... This part of the video is for the artist. The people out there that just... Like Done With Fish here. This guy releases all of his stuff under Creative Commons. Which means he just wants to be seen. He just wants to be heard. In the middle of all the noise. He doesn't care about making money or turning it into a living, like everyone seems to be these days. Can't squeeze enough blood out of every stone. This guy it's real. It's listed under like free tracks, right? I didn't look for free tracks, I just looked for Creative Commons. In fact, I actually tend to avoid like free music archive because most people aren't like doing this as a creative choice, making their stuff free use like that, you know? Most people, it's like this guy. You see some of his stuff. I can pull up an example. I think he just straight up says, can't find an example. On one of his bits, he just says, look, just, I know it says Creative Commons, but just use it if you want it. Might have been these. Yeah, see, even though it's Creative Commons, it says, yeah, I have to credit him, just feel free to use it as public domain. That's a creative choice. I'm still giving you credit, dude, because I still like what you do. And I would love for you to get more than 21 followers. If you liked and subscribed this video, do me a solid and follow this guy on SoundCloud. Even if you don't like everything here, if you liked what I showed you today, or if you like any of it, comment on his stuff, give him some feedback. The reality is, guys, I couldn't make the content I make without talented artists like this that are just putting their stuff out there to be heard. And honestly, if everyone got the appreciation they needed, maybe I wouldn't have to make this stuff the way I make it. It would also mean that I wouldn't have as much good music for my videos. But I don't know. I don't think it would bother me if I would rather have a world where I couldn't find music to use my videos, and everybody got the attribution that they deserved, and all these like indie artists got all the credit they deserved for their talent, than where it is now, where there's plenty of them, and I'm just desperately trying to keep them alive with what little I can do. I made this channel, like I said before, because I like real music, and I like real games. I want to play what I want to play, I want to listen to what I want to listen to. Nothing fake in either category. StarCraft's old. StarCraft's a goldie, you know? It's like something I've been playing for ages. And all the music I listen to, I don't go for the first shit I find, you know? It doesn't groove, it doesn't make the list. So if I don't like the music I'm playing, well, for one, I play like shit. I mean, you ever tried playing games to music that you think is ass? Dude, it's the worst. It's like trying to play a game with someone flicking the back of your ear for like an hour. I can't do it. I have to listen to music I like. So, anything I play on these videos has my own personal endorsement. And I would highly recommend you check them out. And this means a lot to people. If he ever checks back on this, and it turns into like 100 or 200, dude, that could bring him back. 4 years, right? Imagine, like, you post this stuff into the void, just to get it all out of your head, and come back and like 100 people love it. Maybe you would do that again. Maybe it would give you the kick you needed to produce more. I say, as this video is probably going to be late, because it's been a week. The production schedule is a little behind. Oh man, I can't wait to update my PC. Give you guys more I give you guys some Dark Tide, but Dark Tide's struggling to run too. And then some more Helldivers that y'all love Helldivers. Game's just in a precarious state right now, where it's trying to lag out my entire PC, and I'm having to run like OBS on top of that to run my videos. Anyway, this is Pat from No Output signing off. Show some love to Done with Fish. They deserve it.
Streaming despite system failure.